Warning, the following broadcast contains strong opinions, playful antics, and controversial topics causing off-the-rails fun. Chances for being offended are higher than average for sensitive people. Viewer discretion is not advised. Live a little and have some fun.
Hey, welcome. You are here at the Coach's Box, episode 116. Now, I got a little more information, though. Not only episode 116, but it is the 42nd episode produced by ourselves. Free. Off the Rails Media, baby. I'm the leader of that, Off the Rails. And this is the first time I think they've ever let me open the show. Thank God it's not this boring ass. But, hey, dollar in the swear jar. But hey, we're sorry about that. We are back here. We're going to try this again. Hopefully Jarvis doesn't fry all the stuff here. But episode 116, 42nd episode of Off the Rails Media here, producing the Coach's Box. And we got 5 of us here.
Got a full house.
Yeah, we got a full house here.
We didn't have enough apple juice.
I mean, we even had our tech guy here, and it's still screwed up.
They stuck me in the corner. I can't do anything from back here.
I don't want to hear these excuses.
Full house with a couple of jokers over here. So,
hey, and we are live again on Facebook. So hopefully those of you that are watching on Facebook, feel free to comment on there. We'd love to read your comments. I'm sure this week's
But
gonna
not
be
only do that,
exciting.
why don't you go over there to YouTube and subscribe and like our YouTube channel?
I'm glad you mentioned that, Jason, because we have a really neat giveaway we're going to be doing.
tell me all about it, because this is the first I've heard about it.
Where have you been?
Obviously nowhere near you, because this is the first I'm hearing about it. So tell us all about it, Coach Miller.
4 out of the 5 knew.
Hey, whose phone's on?
Exactly.
I wonder where you
Shooty,
rank.
whose phone's on? I heard it.
Oh.
I just checked mine, not me.
Okay.
Not me.
All right, so more important stuff. Okay, so I'm going to throw it on the screen. We are giving away 2 St. Louis Cardinals tickets, all-inclusive.
All-inclusive.
Yes.
I was going to say, hold on, time out. What?
What
Wait,
does that
by the
mean?
way,
by the
McVey,
way,
thanks for letting us use your credit card.
Oh, okay.
That's why you didn't know.
That's why you didn't know until
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah. I just knew the last 4 of your social. So,
One. 2.
save the jokes. I'm trying to get the information out there,
He's
damn it.
trying to say for free.
Yeah. So you can enter to win for free. You scan a little QR code. We're going to put the link. It'll take you to, we're having a site that hosts all this, but we're giving away 2 all-inclusive Cardinals tickets, Cardinals rooftop in Ballpark Village. So you're going to sit in Ballpark Village.
Been there. Those are nice seats.
Yeah.
They are nice.
All-inclusive. So you get all of your what now paid for?
Man,
Food.
drinks.
All your drinks
Hey!
and all of your whatever paid for. Anyway, go ahead.
And you also get over there at that point, which is to me is the coolest thing is they allow you to drink up to the 9th inning over there. So you don't have to stop drinking at the 7th. You get a full drinks until the 9th inning. So
All the Pepsi you want?
all the Pepsi you
No
want.
Coca-Cola.
No,
Nope.
it's Pepsi over there too.
Is it really?
What about Zima? Oh, crap.
Is that
Anyway.
still a thing?
Sure. At Zach's house, there's probably a bunch of it. Anyway, so
He's cornered the market in Zima.
I've still got the graphic on the screen. Can I finish telling the story now?
No one is going to let you.
A-holes.
They're not looking at us anyway.
Okay, well, here. Now you guys are gone. All right, so here's what you got to do. You enter to win by scanning the QR code. What we want you to do is we want you guys to share it out there. That'll get you entries. That'll get you 3 entries for this. We want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That'll get you 5 entries. And then there's a couple other things that you can do, like follow us on Twitter, follow us on Apple Podcasts, and that gets you extra entries. And then that puts you in the drawing. And we're going to be drawing for these on September 7th. So there's about 35 days. You can share it out. You can get, I believe, you can get almost up to 10 entries or whatever. And you can enter to win those tickets. Okay? So we left it up there for a long time. We'll have the QR code that'll be up there, and that way you can see it. But we're doing that because, number one, we want to give. We've been dying to do some kind of giveaway. Again, it's been a long time, but we also want to we want to get our YouTube subscribers up. We also want to give a chance for our fans to have a chance to interact with us and just something to, again, give back to the community. Yes, Zach, you had a freaking question. Oh,
Hey, there we go.
Now we're
At
playing.
least he raised his hand.
Exactly.
He raised his hand.
Are
like
we
it was in
allowed to enter?
class.
He didn't even.
Can we
Okay,
enter?
So we can't enter.
Oh,
Our significant others cannot enter.
Children?
Our children cannot enter.
Well, why would they want to go? It's all. Well, it's you can eat too, I guess.
Yeah.
They have fake IDs, Jason.
There are other things to do here.
Can our catfishing profiles enter?
You know what? If we would have, hey,
No, Kevin Durant.
we should have thought this out a little better, and we should have all gotten tickets for the same area for the same night. That would, and then whoever our
an
winners were would have to put up with us the whole night.
An evening with the coach's box.
and we could do a live show up there at the rooftop.
Oh,
and just
my
go
God.
live with it. That'd be fun.
Man, we haven't been muted like that since, I don't know, episode 70, 71?
Yeah, it's been a bit.
I was gonna say it was before Off the Rails Media took control.
What the hell are you trying to say, Zach?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
First Amendment.
You don't have any-
We did have
Do you think that matters here?
hey we did have quite a few glitches at the beginning of the show.
You must have kicked the cord. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, man.
It's getting deep in here already.
All right, so anyway, I've
Are you
got
sure that's only number 2? One?
It's one. Look.
Here.
here. All right, so
Hey, I was watching Weston. I wasn't drinking on that job.
On that job.
on that one, on other ones, maybe not that one.
No, not any of my jobs, man.
So
This ain't a job. I do this for free, remember?
yeah, for free.
Hey, I did like 70-something episodes for free, too.
Yeah,
I never even got a soda.
yeah.
Hey, I bought your soda.
Oh, wait a minute. McVeigh's parents bought us food.
Tiny's bought your food.
Yep.
Bonnie did buy our food too.
Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, I've left my bill for you guys a couple times.
I know we got that phone
I
call.
accidentally left it one night. Got a
My
phone
bad.
Phone call.
Hey, what are you doing? Whoops.
You know, you would think friends would just cover you until.
Nope.
No, you got to Venmo that money right now.
Well, I'm pretty.
PayPal, Venmo, Cash App's got to go now. I need it.
me and
Swear jar?
Swear jar.
Well, me
Just take it out of the swear jar and put nothing in it because I'm not putting money in it.
I've invested in BJC and Children's Hospital, so I'm like a lifelong member at a couple hospitals here. So
So, just to go back to what we were saying, 7 minutes in, I'm going to try.
wants to be the time man.
We're going to put the QR code. The QR code's going to be up on. We'll have it out there. You guys can enter, and if you just make sure you verify the emails and everything, and hopefully we have good turnout for it, and somebody really enjoys those tickets. So we'll be posting different things for the next 30 some odd days, and hopefully that'll all take off, and you guys can enjoy the perks. So.
Future winner, Evan Nally.
Hey, since he came up with all the...
We will verify. We will verify different things. All right, so Zach.
No.
What?
Since Jarvis came up with the topic list, he can go ahead and
Oh
get
my
us started.
gosh, are you that butthurt?
No, not at all.
You
I just
freaking
wanna-
stop being a snowflake.
Does Jarvis even know you're
Look at-
talking to
no,
him?
he doesn't.
He hasn't even paid attention.
Hold on.
I'm
He's
sharing
getting on
the show.
He's hold on. Where's the T?
All right.
H.
I actually have some friends on Facebook, so I'm trying to get them to.
Zach, just go ahead and start.
Hey,
Hold on. We'll leave it up to Jarvis. Do you want to talk
Oh my
about?
gosh.
there is
card-
value here.
There
Let's
is.
stop.
We're trying to bring value. Zach, would you just do
$2.
this? We are waiting on you.
Since you asked so nicely and told me about the giveaway, I guess I'll go ahead
What do
here.
you mean? I mean, I can look back in our messages and figure out what the topics are
Okay,
tonight.
go ahead. We'll wait.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how long.
We are very close to coming up on the first break and have done nothing.
That is every week.
Not a damn thing.
That is every week. What are you talking
How many,
about?
Off the
how many
rails
topics
media.
have we covered? One damn topic?
Nobody's
Hey,
watching.
Goddamn on the
we
air.
got,
Episode 116. That's what we got. That's what we
Exactly.
And that was the last one they got to do.
It took us 7 minutes to do
the
the
last
math on
time-
116.
that's the last time Jarvis is opening up. as butthurt as McVey was about it, gee, but Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Fall forward.
Well,
Good
let's
deep
talk
subject.
about. It is.
So what are we talking about first?
We'll talk. You wanted to talk about Soto, so let's go dive
We're
right
gonna
into
go right
it.
into
We'll
Soto?
go
Why
right
are we going to
into
talk
it.
about Soto? He's in San Diego. Just let
Talk
it go.
about
That's why
Let
we're
it
talking
go.
about
Let it go.
San Diego.
Yeah, we don't know if we like that guy or not.
Yeah, he's great.
So MLB Trade Deadline was earlier, and what's your opinion on all of the?
I'll pipe in.
Go ahead. All the deals.
I will say this. I was not happy with Mo, not happy with the Cardinals until they traded Bader. And not because they traded Bader, because I like Bader. But
Because he was the master.
we needed pitching, and I didn't want to agree with Zach last week at all. Okay? So we needed pitching, yes. But I was going to take Soto over pitching.
But Zach, since then, he's agreed with you the rest of the way.
No, I've not agreed with I've not agreed
You guys
with
are like
There-
the two best friends.
There are like 13 text messages that say, I agree with him.
And that's scary.
there is not me saying
Internet is forever.
I'll pull that crap up. There was not. And I was happy once they got that second pitcher from the Yankees.
We don't even know that second pitcher's name because
okay.
we just
Montgomery.
referred
Wait a
him as
It's
second
Montgomery.
pitcher.
Montgomery.
Yeah, I know his name. Montgomery. He's 3-3. He's got like a 3-something ERA. I mean, he's pitched 21 games.
Baseball
His number
America.
probably has a 3 in it. I don't know.
Actually, they gave him Bader's number. He's wearing 48.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, they announced
Yeah,
that
but
today.
I thought he was. I thought he did wear 48.
He did, but they just traded
Well, wait,
jerseys. They just
wait,
took the
So
Bader
they just,
nameplate off.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
in New
it's gotta
York,
be a little bit longer.
in New York, you can't have a number until like 18. No, 19.
Yeah.
He's a little
Everybody
taller.
else-
Everything
Bader.
else is
Well,
retired.
Yeah, Baseball America rated that Montgomery trade the 4th best trade during the trade line.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you.
The first 3 were all Padre trades.
When I first saw it, I went, oh, man, Bader. And then I went, who cares? We needed to get rid of an outfielder.
And he's hurt.
It's really perplexing for the Yankees because they needed pitching and didn't need an outfielder.
and they traded him. They traded a pitcher.
And then put a pitcher on the 60-day DL.
Well,
put
they
him out
got a
even
pitcher
longer.
coming back, 2 of them, I think.
So
but,
for anybody who doesn't know, the Cardinals, I got even graphics up here, by the way. Boom. The Cardinals trade deadline moves. They traded Oviedo and Malcolm Nunez, who was a minor leaguer, for Jose Quintana and Chris Stratton. Stratton pitched, I think, last night. Quintana lefty, who, he's a rental. Then Harrison Bader for Jordan Montgomery. Harrison Bader and a player to be named later, especially if he doesn't heal up, and then some cash.
And so let me stop you there. That's where I would say, as I think all of us were Harrison Bader fans, the energy that he brought every night, we can at least look at that and say, because of the foot, it's a foot injury. You're talking about a Gold Glove center fielder. Are we going to lose that type of defense? We didn't know what he was going to be after the plantar fasciitis.
And they needed to move him. They're moving Walker to the outfield.
Yeah,
and they
and
needed
that's
to
the other
move
thing.
an outfielder for next year.
So before we jump into
go
that,
ahead.
because I got the graphic up and I've got some of you guys covered.
That's all right.
So we got Austin Romine, who we got because Molina, was hurt. Now we shipped him off for some money to Cincinnati, so that's done. And then we also traded another minor league pitcher for Austin Allen, catcher from Oakland,
who went to Chaminade.
Yeah, he went to Chaminade.
So he's a St. Louis guy, but I'm sure he's activated and he's in the lineup.
No,
he's not. Or
he's
at
at AAA.
AAA.
He's at AAA.
Okay, so because Molina's back.
Yeah.
But
They needed a catcher at another catcher at
and
AAA.
Molina guns down somebody yesterday. I'm like, that was so awesome.
Yeah. So that was the moves that the Cardinals made. Now the moves that the Padres made.
Woo! All
Wow.
in, baby.
It's a lot.
Did you have enough room?
No, I mean I made things smaller.
They even have enough players to play a AAA game after that?
Well, I think they had to rob their
Double A and single A teams.
Well,
their single A B team and their
Pittsburgh?
all 20 of their draft picks are now at A ball. So they're just here's all of them playing A ball.
hey guys,
Everybody else moves up.
welcome. So they basically traded four players, including their starting. Well, was the starting closer. He also is second in the National League in saves. Taylor Rogers traded him and three other minor leaguers to Milwaukee for Josh Hader, who's leading the league in saves, and he's really tough. Then they were working the deal to trade Soto trade for Soto and get Bell, but that included Eric Hosmer. Hosmer said he didn't want to go to the Nationals because they suck. Who would want to go there, especially at his age? So they figured out another team to send it to.
Voit.
How did Voit not punch Hosmer after that?
So Hosmer, Max Ferguson, and Corey Rozier go to Boston for a left-handed pitcher. So they traded three guys for one. And then they included Luke Voit instead of Eric Hosmer with Mackenzie Gore, their top pitching prospect, C.J. Abrams, which is their top prospect, and three other top prospects for Juan Soto and Josh Bell.
5 of their top 15 prospects. 4 of them are in the top 5.
And they also traded another minor leaguer for Brandon Drury from Cincinnati. So they traded a lot of people and only got 5 guys.
Again,
Isn't that a restaurant?
yeah,
5 guys? Burgers
Outside
and
of- let's
fries,
look at this.
baby.
Yeah, that's a lot of burgers
Here's
and
a-
fries.
Expensive
we all
burgers.
see what the Padres are trying to do. They're
Win.
going all in here.
Trying to win.
Obviously.
All
What is
in.
Milwaukee doing?
Now, the question, though, is how many, for the trivia guy over here, how many World Series has San Diego won?
0.
Okay, so that makes perfect sense for them because they're going to say, let's try and win. Let's try and
Trying to
win
get one.
right now.
Go get it.
That's perfectly fine.
So what's our evaluations of the Cardinals and how they handled the trade deadline? Look, Riley, let's start with you.
Well, after about 2:30 yesterday
AM or PM?
p.m.
He's awake at both. Don't worry.
Yeah, at 2:30 p.m. I was not very happy. By the time 5 o'clock came, I felt like the Cardinals. I would think probably got a B+ out of all of that. I mean, I would have liked to have had another bat. I think that was. I thought possibly we were going to get J.D. Martinez. I thought that would have been a nice pickup to get. But, that didn't work. There was a bunch of speculation of that after the Soto trade that he was looking to come to the Cardinals, but that didn't work out. But, I would give him a B+. I mean, we definitely needed pitching, and we definitely got that. I think we do have the bats. I just don't know that it's been consistent all year. And I think if we can get some of those guys to be a little bit more consistent here the second part of the half, I think we're set up ourselves to have a chance to go at Milwaukee for the Central, personally.
What about you, Kevin?
I was the positive guy all the way through yesterday.
Yeah,
He
you
just wants
sounded
it
pretty
duly
positive.
noted.
Yes, I want that on the record.
Good thing we're
I
keeping
would've-
track of that crap,
yes,
right?
Yes, I would have loved to have had Soto. I'm actually happy that they didn't trade the next 4 years for this. Because I thought about it. I go, let's say you trade for Soto. Who plays center field for the rest of this year? Lars Nootbaar?
Carlson.
No, he was going to end up being in that deal. The only way he's coming to us, and the Cardinals said they're not trading him. The only way he
Cold, dead
comes
hands.
to us,
That's what he said.
the only way Soto comes to us is if Carlson goes back. So that's the only way that was going to happen. So I'm okay with it. The Cardinals got better. That's what it came down to. Cardinals got better. The Brewers did not. I'm okay with it.
They got rid of their closer.
Well, Yeah, but they picked up
another closer.
I agree,
Who was a closer for a really good team in San Diego.
If you watch, I've done a lot of TV watching recently, and the guy they got.
Why don't you talk into the microphone when you tell people?
Oh, I'm sorry. The microphone's so low, it's hard.
You can bring it closer to your face.
I'd have to hold it. I'm not holding the dang thing. So, anyway, I got rudely interrupted by Chris. Mute.
Damn, that's a first.
I know. He was all mad
I'll just mute myself
earlier. Yeah, there you go. And the guy they were saying on ESPN that the Brewers must see something in Hader, and they were talking about that his velocity has went down, his strike, like people he's striking out rate, that rate has went down.
His swing and miss rate is down.
Yeah, swing and miss rate's down. So, and they knew they were going to have to pay him.
Well, I feel like that they knew an injury was coming, or that he's messing with something, and they offload him. That's the only way I can see that they want to do that. Otherwise, you're not first in the division on the way to win.
The worst division.
In the worst division, but you're getting into the playoffs, and you trade your closer. I think the Brewers got worse, and the Cardinals got better.
All right, Zach. You're up. Let's hear it.
You're up, Zach. You gotta unmute yourself.
Shut your mouth, Jason.
So
know how to run the board. You can do all of this yourself.
No, that's all right.
That's what I thought. Wow. You got plenty of time to learn.
Yeah.
I don't know. By the start of the show, you would have thought you didn't know how to run the board.
Bang, 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 bang. Shots fired.
I listened to Kevin. I unplugged it, plugged it back in.
And it worked.
My thought is, where were we before the trade deadline? We were out of the playoff run, okay? All right, so we were the seventh best team, okay, going into the trade deadline. Now, with all of our moves, we are the sixth best team in the National League. So congratulations, we just won a potential wild card spot, and that's it. That's it. Did you get better or good enough to win a series, a playoff series? No, because you don't have the pitching. Now, they try to remedy that, but you don't have good enough playoff pitching. Do you have enough offense against anybody else's pitching?
The real key to here is Tyler O'Neill. What can he do for the rest? If he can't do anything, then yes, it's not good. If he can replicate what he did.
Take up an
what do you
IR
mean?
spot.
What do we need Tyler O'Neill for?
Hit.
Look at Newt. I'm just because I'm following his up.
Poking the bear.
Well,
here.
and I want to follow him up with what I think is it's the Cardinal way. We didn't want to make a big splash to spend a bunch of money. We could have done that in free agency, and we didn't do it. We could have had Schwarber. You know, we didn't want to spend the money. So
Schwarber's a bum, right?
So back, I know Pujols beat him in a home run contest, but I'd take Schwarber right now. And we didn't spend the money in the offseason, so I knew the trade deadline was going to be the same old, same old. Quintana would have been a good trade in 2016. I'm not saying it's a bad trade.
Wish we had him 5 years ago.
I'm not saying it's a bad trade for us because it did improve us. I do think the Montgomery guy from the Yankees is going to improve us. But like Zach said, I mean, we're relying a lot on Bro Neal here because we traded Bader, and we were basically saying, well, he was the odd man out in the outfield. And yeah, we do have one of the best schedules coming up for the rest of the season. So I'm a little more positive than Zach. I think we could win the division.
Whoa. Did that miss said?
I agree with Jarvis.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I think.
Hold on.
I think we do win the division.
What state do we live in?
The Show Me State.
The Show Me
Not
State.
Illinois.
Show me. Go out and show me. Because what you've done right now is you showed me you got one spot better. I don't know. I disagree with you saying.
What are you talking about? We got DeYoung back. That's like a trade. We got Molina back. That's like a trade.
No, those
And
are
we
free
got-
agent
we get-
signings.
And when we get O'Neill back, that'll be like a trade.
He
I'm
was
just
going to
saying-
start tonight. O'Neill was in the lineup tonight.
I'm just saying that's what Mo
Did he get a finger cramp?
Germo would say. Because Gersh is nothing.
I was calling him Gerzalek.
Gerzalek.
I like that.
I like that. But I mean, we got better. The good thing is the Brewers. I agree with Kevin. The Brewers got worse.
How How did they get worse? They went from the best closer. They went from the best closer to the second best closer.
I don't know that he's proven that
that
he's
guy
the
lost
second.
he lost his closer job.
No, he was just the closer on a team that was really good. That's
I'm
it.
saying you
Hold
put.
on, time out. What do you mean really good? Because the offense helps you on the defensive side?
And I wouldn't think
No.
You get saves because
Here
you're
we
winning.
go.
You're winning because of offense.
You get
you're
2 and 3 run leads.
You don't get a save. You don't get a save because of your offense. You get a save because you, as the
You
pitcher,
can't get a save.
outs.
You can't get a save if you're losing.
I understand that, but your job as said closer is to
is
close out
great.
games.
He
You don't-
pitches one
it has
inning
to-
at the end of a
sit down.
game.
No,
You're
I
already
don't
winning.
think
That is the definition of a closer.
I don't think he's the second best closer in the league.
He has the second most saves in the league.
Helsley, I think it's better
most
than
Oh,
him.
heck
But
yeah.
when you're on
So,
a good team, you can get.
Does that mean the
chance.
pitcher with the most wins is the best pitcher?
Generally speaking,
No.
You sure about
So
that?
you can't have
Have
like
you been
a
drinking Jarvis's stuff?
no. So hold on. You
Zima.
mean to tell me a 20-game winner is not going to be in the run for Cy Young?
I'm
A
not-
20-plus game winner?
But you're just
Blake
judging the
Snell won 20
closer
games
on
once.
saves.
Okay.
All you're doing is judging a closer on saves. That's it.
That's
What if he has an
exactly.
ERA of 7 and 20 saves?
Does he have the second most saves in the league? Yes.
Is he really saving the game if his ERA sucks that bad?
He could.
Yes, because he has
So
those
Gallegos
saves.
is how good?
Because he has those saves. You go statistically from the best closer having the
know.
most saves to the second best closer with the second most saves.
Okay,
You
hold on.
can't
Who's the
can't
third?
just say it's the second
That's
best
the
closer.
job. That's the job. And he's doing the job because he has the second most saves.
I beg to differ.
How?
Just because
Hey,
he's on a team that's
I taught you.
so
Hold on,
you-
time out.
Okay, hold on. No, we're going to go back to an argument that we had on this show several months ago.
Cy Young winner.
Numbers,
have the most wins.
numbers mean more opportunities, as I believe. Or no, is it quantity or quality?
I
Quantity
said-
or quality?
I said quality.
Quality.
I'm the quality guy.
So now you're going to quantity because of numbers only.
No, you're
You're talking out of both sides of your mouth here.
The
Is it quality or quantity?
It's quality because I have the numbers.
Yeah. Well,
We're not talking about having more roster spots. Everybody has 25
no,
men on the
quantity
roster.
of saves
Yeah,
or quality
26.
I
of
was gonna
saves.
say-
You
It's
don't
26.
get the number if you're not quality.
You sure about that?
Yeah, because you have to, guys. You're acting. He's on an island. A pitcher's on an island by himself, and he has to make pitches.
I thought he
He's
was on a
making-
mound.
And I
Okay,
think,
so-
I think the guys behind him have to make plays though.
Here's
too.
what I'm going to ask you.
They do.
Helsley, where do you think Helsley ranks in terms of closers?
He's up there.
He's
Because
not. He's not anywhere in the top 15
Well, you're going to say
because he
statistically.
doesn't have
Why?
saves.
Well, yeah, because he's also hasn't been the defined closer since day one.
So you just keep running the guy out there. He's going to have more opportunities to get
Well,
saves.
and the guy they just traded for wasn't going to be the defined closer anymore in San Diego.
That's right. Matter of fact, I think they.
He lost the job in San Diego.
Yeah, they just told Devin Williams that he had to start closing in Milwaukee. The guy that's the second, it was number 2 in saves.
Number 2 in saves.
Got dealt to the Brewers,
Okay.
and he isn't even going to be the closer.
Of the Padres.
No.
Of the Brewers.
Who's going to be the Brewers?
Devin
Williams. I just said it.
Rogers is not even is not going to be the closer in Milwaukee, even though he was in San Diego.
Okay.
He's a left-handed pitcher.
I don't think that Milwaukee got better. They traded a core piece of their bullpen.
Well, here's why they're not going to get better
Piece.
because they play the Cardinals, and he decimated the Cardinals. I mean, he was a Cardinal killer.
Oh,
now that he's
yeah.
gone,
well,
you're
they
thinking now that hey, eighth
they
inning,
didn't
ninth
add
inning
any
stuff-
bats. No, the Brewers didn't add any bats.
In fact, they were trying to.
They needed
Apparently,
bats.
they made a couple of people available. They were trying to trade Wong at one point, I think, from some reports, and they were trying to trade McCutcheon.
Yes.
But
They're already trying to trade Wong, huh?
yeah, I think they were just trying to get value out of him.
Well,
Well, I mean, that's what you're trying to do with anything is have good value.
and I hate
not
to,
just good value.
I hate to praise the Cardinals
Great value.
front office because they
Uh-oh.
aggravate me, but
Say it.
that getting rid of Wong has turned out to be a good thing. It has. I mean, and we got guys, and our whole thing in our trade deadline was Mo took guys that are. We knew Bader. Bader's got what, a year left, 2 years left on his contract, or one?
Doesn't
he has
matter.
1 year. He has 1 year left. He's the best defensive center fielder. If he has a good rest of the year, they were going to have
When
to
he's
pay
healthy.
him. they were going to have to pay him.
When he's healthy.
They have younger guys under control. I mean, we were arguing about Walker, and I was saying trading because he was playing third or first. Well, now they're playing him. Oh, now all of a sudden we're going to play him in the outfield. Well, if they would have said that earlier, then I would have thought, well, maybe not trade him. But I didn't know they were going to put him in the outfield. I still think we needed a bat.
I would agree with that.
So I'm going to jump in, and I've been, I don't know, sometimes I get really opinionated about certain things.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now.
That's something new.
Water's wet.
Yes.
Sky's blue.
I'm not as upset as I was at the moment I found out that they traded Bader to New York. Okay, leading up to it, you're watching the rich get richer. You're watching the Padres go for the gusto. They want to win, which
go for it all.
I mean, we want to win, and if that means that we've got to break it all down and rebuild, then which seems to be outside of the Dodgers. That's it, because even the Yankees tore it down to build it back.
Yep.
It seems to be the model, but the Cardinals won't do that. They've proven time and time again they will not do that.
They got to keep $3 million in the stands, so we got to stay competitive.
Yeah, they got to sell tickets.
I'm actually, as a fan, perfectly fine with that.
So what they did, and I didn't know that Jordan Montgomery, the pitcher they got for Bader, had another year of control.
That makes it better.
That makes it a lot better, because I thought, I was like, geez whiz, we just gave him up for a rental. Okay, he's not. Montgomery is a good pitcher. He's not top tier. He's not one of the best. He's definitely not one of the worst. He's a 2 or 3.
He's a 3.
Well, he was a 3 for the Yankees.
He's a solid 3, and you put him with Mike Lasueno or vice versa. He's a 3. It's not a big deal. That adds depth. He can get you 6 innings, and it'll be 6 quality innings of weak contact. You throw Quintana out there, he's going to eat up innings. You can use him as a rented goalie. Just ride him. You know, he's Edwin Jackson. He's left-handed Edwin Jackson. Thank you. Yep, puts Palante back in the bullpen. You can throw Hudson out there, or whoever sucks, they can go in the bullpen. The other one be the 5th starter. Perfect for what they need.
I want Palante. I know they're not going to do it, but I want Palante to keep starting.
They've already announced that Palante is going to the pen.
I knew he was going to the pen.
Well, it's because of what Hudson's won 17 games in the past.
Well, and Palante's on the innings.
And so is Hudson, though, because he's coming back from Tommy John. So the whole point that I have is I'm not upset with what they got in the long run. Do I think that we're good enough to win the World Series right now? No, I don't, because we don't have the hitting that's going to take us there. And if we don't have the hitting, and we're high on the prospects, which I think when you tell Carlson you're not going to trade him, I mean, Carlson must feel like big man on campus.
He looked like it yesterday.
His must have dropped a little bit after he got that, found out we're not trading you for real. Okay. And he goes out there and he plays like a guy who I'm glad we kept. But if we're high on Walker, then what I don't want, which will piss me off severely, I'm going to take what the Cardinals are doing and say, I have a little bit of faith. But don't pull that shit and say we're not going to promote the guys, the prospects, because we want to keep the clock from starting. No, you've already said that we're high on these guys. Put them out there and play them as soon as you can.
Well, that's what I thought with Gorman. They kept saying Gorman. Think about all the prospects we've said this. I mean, Reyes was one he's going to be great. Blah blah blah. And by the way, Winkler kind of took a stab at you with his comment on here. He says Reyes got a lot of saves in the first half of last season.
All-star.
Yeah,
but he
was an all-star.
But he wasn't quality. What did he do?
Being on the All-Star game,
what did he do
that wasn't quality.
What did he do after that?
To that
what
point,
did he do after that? What did he do after that? What did he do after that?
Got hurt.
What has he done for me lately?
What has he done every year?
Nothing, because he gets hurt.
He's on a 60-day DL, is he not?
Puts holes in dugout walls.
Punches
hurts his hand?
Fire extinguishers or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
He was an all-star. That's
He
not
didn't watch
quality.
Bull Durham.
He's
He
an
did not.
all-star.
He did not
He's
listen to
quality.
Kevin Costner.
That's like saying
You
Flaherty
don't
in
hit
the
a man with a
second half
pitching
of the
hand.
one
Crash
decent year
Davis
he's
said,
had.
"Don't do
It
this."
sounds like about clipboards hitting chairs or something. I don't know. Maybe.
Didn't hurt my hand.
You're doing really well. Hold on. So Blair, I'm sorry. You won 3 conferences in a row. Sorry, that's not quality. That's just quantity. That's just quantity, man. That has nothing to do with quality. It's nothing to do with you and quality. It's just quantity. I mean, you just go out and buy conference championships.
Well,
right?
I mean, when you're the
Or
Dodgers,
at least the shirts.
well, when you're the Dodgers, you can listen.
I got the shirt.
There
I got 2 of
there
them.
has to be some level of spending in baseball.
Yeah.
Okay. You can play the money ball crap all you want. You can try to be bean counters or whatever.
Oh yeah, Oakland's fans are really happy. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
How's that working out for them right now? Plus, their stadium sucks and nobody wants to come out there and watch. So you have those teams. You have the teams that are going to go out and spend all kinds of money, and they're going to go free agent after free agent after free agent. Think about the Dodgers. They're on another level. Not only do they go out and spend the money, their farm system's really good.
It's solid.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Think about all the guys in their lineup.
Yeah.
That's from their
Hold on.
farm
Is it
system.
because they have more players than everybody else in their farm system?
No.
They
Oh, so
spend
it's
the money
not
on
quantity.
that.
Oh, it's quality. That's what you're telling me.
No, they spend the money.
How can you spend the money?
Spend more money.
Draft picks.
Yeah,
I said
It's a
farm
scout.
system.
You scout. The draft is by chance. If you know, the scouting in baseball is
Are you
the
looking
most
for
important
quantity
thing.
in the
Here,
draft, or are
listen
you looking
to
for
it.
quality? I'm just asking. You guys brought it up.
both.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing. We're talking about statistics.
I want
then you're
20
talking about
really
quantities. If you're talking about a player and their tools, quality.
That's exactly what I said. Anyway,
You're
keep
the
going.
one who's defending the guy who's the second amount of saves.
And he's not even a closer.
And he just got his job taken away from him. You're saying he's got to be good.
On both
Apparently
teams.
he's not.
on both teams?
Hey, we just traded for you. I'll grab a closer. No, you suck. Sorry, Jack.
You're going to be setting up for the guy that we didn't think was good enough to be a closer.
And,
Yeah.
And Winkler said, "Look it up. How many times did he have the winning run on?" And Reyes just pulled something out of
Oh
ringer
my
end.
gosh.
That's true.
He didn't say that.
Okay, hold on. I had a question for you.
He said, "Look it
hold
up."
on. Cut the music real quick.
Uh-oh.
So my question is, before we
I
go to
said
break.
Winkler.
I
not
want
me,
to
not
apologize
my
to all of our
opinion. No,
sponsors
this
because
is-
Zach is triggered.
No,
He's triggered right now.
We haven't triggered.
This is a question
He
that you
said
guys
quality,
need.
quantity. Let him finish.
My question is,
1-800 bets off.
Mute Chris.
Learn to use the board. Be Chris.
We need an emergency mute.
So hitting, fielding, pitching. Okay, and we're just gonna say pitching. Don't break it down into starters, relievers. Hitting, defense. Okay, did we get better? Yes or no?
Pitching?
Pitching.
All three aspects.
Yes.
All
Wait, you're
three-
lumping them all together.
No. Divide it. Did we get better at hitting? Did we get better at defense? Did we get better
We
at
got better at
pitching?
defense.
Got better defense.
Hold on.
Because we
How do you
had-
get better at defense? Because you
because
just got rid of
Molina's-
the Gold Glove center
Because
fielder.
Molina's back, and that gets you better at catcher. He just showed it last
And
night.
you have a defensive plus
We're
shortstop.
talking about the
And you're
trade
short-
deadline.
You're asking if we got better.
No, we didn't get better. We didn't get worse because Bader wasn't even in the lineup.
He was hurt.
Yeah, Bader.
hurt.
Hey, when Bader
Might not
said
be till
when
September.
Bader plays, he's not. He's proven he's the best
I bet
defensive
if you
center
look
fielder in the National
If you
League.
look up Carlson though at center field, and it's a very minute.
His metrics still measure very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say I don't think defensively it didn't get better, didn't get worse.
So
I think
it's
we're-
worse.
From the pitching perspective,
Definitely.
we addressed the glaring need that everybody said. The reason why
need
nobody
starters.
here wanted to get you didn't want to get Soto for damn sure was because we
the
needed
pitching.
pitching. Well, there wasn't any fabulous big time pitcher. There was no Max Scherzer to go out and get. By the way, we should have got Max Scherzer.
No.
And there wasn't nobody like that. So Jordan Montgomery, I think, was solid. If we would just went with Quintana and some, I don't know, J Happ or John Lester, I'd have probably thrown something. But Montgomery makes sense. The fact that the Yankees fans are pissed off because they traded him for Harrison.
they're miffed.
Harrison Bader is
New
a
York.
New York guy.
He's from New York. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were pissed that they traded for him.
Man.
And
Well, the reason why they're pissed is because they came out was it Monday or something and said that Bader may be out another 6 weeks. So that was a
that may
Player to be named later,
I
baby.
still think though the Yankees are looking at it as
Postseason
our corner outfielders aren't very good. We put Bader, who could cover most of the outfield.
Aaron Judge cannot play center field for the Yankees.
Oh no, and he has been.
And he has been.
And if Bader comes back in 4 or 5 weeks, 6, it ain't gonna hurt them until then. They'll leave Hicks out there.
Judge can come play corner outfield for the Cardinals.
So, how many home runs does Aaron Judge have right now?
40 plus.
something.
Shit ton.
Yeah. we don't say that word.
So you did earlier.
I'm running the show. Hey, Roger Maris played what position?
Right field, didn't he?
Right
Field, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mantle played center.
Yeah.
A little magic out there.
little.
Just saying.
I don't know.
Zach's like, I don't care.
Bader might go out there to the Yankees and just go off too. I mean,
No, his hair's off.
No, he
he has to get a haircut.
He's got to get a haircut, baby.
Love it.
Goodbye.
No more Tommy Herr lookalike.
Tommy Herr.
The cabbage is leaving.
The
He looked
flow's
like
gone.
Tommy Herr, dude.
All right, we're going to break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Got a big appetite? Join us at Case & Bucks in Barnhart for all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day of the week. All-you-can-eat Mexican on Mondays. Kids eat free on Tuesdays. All-you-can-eat pasta on Wednesdays. All-you-can-eat meatloaf on Thursdays. And all-you-can-eat fish and shrimp on Fridays. Enjoy our Feed the Crew special on Saturdays, which offers a large one-topping pizza, a pound of wings, toasted ravs, and a large salad, only $29.99. Like our Facebook page and see our full menu at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Hi, I'm Fran Tarkenton, Hall of Fame quarterback and founder of Tarkenton Financial. And this is my good friend and partner, Brian Waits, founder of Waits Financial Services.
Thanks, Fran. At Waits Financial Services, we believe in educating our clients, providing courteous service, and helping every person we work with create a winning game plan for their retirement.
Retirement is a lot like football. You need a solid game plan and great teammates in order to achieve success. That's why I started Tarkenton Financial, to help educate people about their choices and connect them with advisors I trust. And Brian is one of my trusted partners.
I'm here to help you meet your financial goals, minimize your tax burden, and ensure that you have income guaranteed for life. Let's get to work on your retirement game plan.
Call Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services today. You'll be glad you did.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Are you looking for your forever home? Then you need to get a hold of Paige Fowler today. You can call Paige at the office at 314-394-5536, on her cell at 717-2345 or email pagefowler@remax.com. You can also follow Paige on Facebook at Paige Fowler Remax Results and on Instagram at Paige_Fowler_Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Remax.
Hey, we're back. Episode 116.
Our host for this evening, Coach Jason Jarvis.
Well, I'm not really the host. I was just told I had to say something. So I'm all right. Let's
Say something, Jarvis.
there's
something, Jarvis.
I'm going to. I mean, let's the big
He did say
elephant in the room that is in the sports world right now, and Deshaun Watson. And I'm going to start with McVey here. What do you think?
I want to save my comments for later.
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah.
So small children have already went to bed.
No. No, fine, I'll go in. Okay, fine, I'll talk. Really shake his head. This is an absolute ridiculous issue. You shouldn't even be having this conversation. He should be out of the NFL. Anybody that has anything to do with the things that he was accused of, and yes, I'm going to use the word accused because there was never any and will not be any criminal proceedings, because when you have these types of cases, it's always going to be he said, she said, and it's hard to prosecute that. But you have a conduct policy put in place. Now, if anything, but there's Miller over here.
He's just, I don't know, he's fired up.
If anybody in any other profession would do something like that, they're gone in a heartbeat, no questions.
Oh, gosh, if that was any of us.
Okay? Not 24 plus,
Yeah.
30 some odd plus, and then up to over 60.
Allegedly is like 1 or 2, not 24.
And that you're settling with.
Yes, his picture should be like on the cash registers at massage parlors. Don't let him in here.
I just
He
don't.
will touch your stuff.
Okay, I just don't understand the whole. I just don't. I don't understand it.
No way.
You're Deshaun Watson. You don't have to go to a massage parlor and pay someone. Just go to the bar and you'll pick someone up. I mean, what?
He must not have a lot of self-confidence. I don't know what to tell you, but you know what? Hey, all that happens, he got a raise. Over?
Nobody. No, Chris, this is not the time, nor the place.
He did. He got a big raise.
Yeah.
That's what he was going for. Every time he's going to try to get a raise. He's negotiating. What he's negotiating was trying to get a raise.
So quantity or quality here?
Wait. Deshaun Watson says quantity.
Talk about your all-time backfires here, McVey.
Yeah, Deshaun is definitely quantity.
Think about,
Or was it quality?
think about the
A couple of those alleged. I was like,
the
you're
guy
Deshaun, like you said, you're Deshaun Watson.
What's wrong with you?
the guy
Man, it's bad
that
vision.
the guy that bet on his own
Ridley.
team. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he gets a year,
Yeah.
and he's probably thinking, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, you know he's thinking of all the memes. The internet wins again.
Always.
Always. And
Yeah.
if I'm Ridley, I'm pissed.
Oh, yes, I am.
I'd sue the NFL. Why not?
Probably win.
It's just unfathomable that they're allowing him, and they Cleveland guaranteed all that money.
His agent and Cleveland works together to set up that contract, knowing that he's most likely going to be suspended for a year.
I'm not saying Baker Mayfield's great or nothing, but my Lord.
Now you're stuck with Jacoby Brissett.
And it's probably going to be for the year.
Yeah.
Well,
The morality
they got
of the
Rosen.
NFL and the things
Wasn't
that
it
they
Rosen?
have done over the last few years, between how they handled the Ray Rice situation and how they've handled some of these other, the
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, the morality within the league, it's completely awful. But they've got the money coming in, so they don't care.
Well, you can even go to years ago and Leonard Little. I mean,
yeah.
Gosh, I mean, he killed somebody and still got to play football.
But
so did Ray Lewis.
Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
And then he killed himself.
Yeah, well.
Hey, it all comes down to money. I mean, it all comes down to money. I don't know. I don't know what's worse in terms of, well, just the fact that Cleveland, you're going to structure that deal knowing full well who he is. You can't sit here and tell me that you don't go through any vetting process on any player, on any team, and say, oh, wait.
Oh, he got checked out.
Yeah.
How would you like to be his teammate?
That was my question. Go ahead, Jarvis. Go
Go
ahead. That was my question.
I know. That's why I asked you.
Okay, wait. What is the question?
I said, how'd you like to be his teammate?
Not going to ask him for a massage. Try to give him a massage.
How do you look at him?
I don't, as a
You saw me. I was going to give him welcoming gifts.
He is supposed to. He is supposed to be the quarterback for your team.
The shirt that says
leader
no
of
means
your
no.
team.
He is your franchise.
And
I mean,
he's
your
franchise.
quarterback is
And
usually
you
the franchise.
And as some team, you can't trust him to be the leader because you don't know whether he's actually there for the team or not. So that's the big part of this.
Here's what. Okay,
He's not there to win, obviously, because if he was,
just the morality of the situation. This is why I go back to it when I ask you guys a question. We can debate this or talk about this on air. As a man, how do you sit here and say, I want you to be my teammate? With what it's not even alleged, it's what you've done. You go back and you look at the judge and what she said and how it's the most egregious thing that has happened in the NFL. How do you sit here across in the locker room or whatever and say, you know what, I want to be around this human being. I want this guy to be a part of this program, and I'm a lineman. I'm gonna have to block for him, or I'm gonna go run around. There's no possible way. Now we all differ. We all have our difference of opinions, and what you do at home by yourself, that okay, whatever. But you're doing when you go out and you have.
What are you trying to say over there?
Whoa. I'm just saying we have different when we're talking about. But this issue of morality is so.
I'm going to say, as a father of daughters, this really, really bothers me.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Really bothers me that it's made to be just, all right, 6 weeks.
What does that show a high school kid?
Hey, I go back to, okay, this is just now in 2022. What do you think happened before the NFL? What do you think happened maybe at Clemson? What do you think happened in high school? What do you think happened? Because you just don't wake up and no. That's created.
Oh yeah.
That's either allowed to happen or is created.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree. It sickens me to think that is being progressive to people out there that's okay, and you're just gonna go, don't do it again. But like Coach Winkler said on here, one of his comments is, the wrist slap may stop him from repeating his behavior during the playing days, but what about after it? Or what about before he started playing in the NFL? There's just so much that this sickens me to even think that he's still allowed to be involved in general.
And for us not having an NFL team, so what we're reduced to is we have to either go find another team, or you want to go root for players, you want to go do that. Hey, when the Browns got Baker, and they've got a local guy from down south that he's playing on the line, and it's like they get all the different guys that come in, and you think, man, this is the franchise that is on the rise. You want to root for them. Now it's like, you know what, dirty. Just, you said it. It's gross. It's dirty. It's like how. Just can't.
Very much so. I agree.
I mean, it only proves how awful the NFL is in general, and how much I love how they use the integrity of the league to justify anything. Protect the shield. Your ass, Roger Goodell. You are the biggest piece of shit hypocrite I've ever seen and heard.
Say that on the air.
Yeah, I did. I run the show.
Where's the swear jar?
It's a family show. Yeah. Get it right.
So the thing is you have this happen, and you have all this. Again, I'll use Tom Brady. You get suspended for how many games for deflating a football?
You get 4?
4.
4.
Ray Rice punches his girlfriend, gets 2.
Drop that,
Yeah, and then
Zeke gets 6.
Calvert,
now it's 6 for Watson. He gets to practice, I think, the last 2 weeks, by the way.
Oh, he's practicing now.
No, he can now, but then when the season starts, he can't. He can play in all the preseason games. He can do all training camp, everything. And then Ridley, suspended for the entire season.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys
What the hell?
There's a couple of guys with PEDs that are 8 games because it's half the year.
And then Josh Brown. Josh Gordon, who just wanted to smoke a little weed.
Did he get in trouble again?
Well, he's been suspended like 25
I know
plus
that,
games.
but I mean, I don't think he's in trouble now for it.
Not currently, I don't think. I think he's either not playing or he's staying out of trouble.
I thought he was Kansas City.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Either way, so that happened. Really? And this guy's done this to how many women? Allegedly. There's smoke, there's fire, man. Of course he's done
There's
it.
a freaking dumpster fire there.
Oh, he
Not
is
just
a
any
dumpster fire. You know, I used to think really highly of Deshaun Watson, and all this started coming out, and it's like, well, maybe they're just lying. They're just trying. No, no. He's a terrible human being.
I just don't understand it. I just don't understand.
He has no game.
I'm in a text group with a bunch of my buddies, and they were texting about this, and it's just like, dude, you are Deshaun Watson. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. And
do you not understand?
I just don't understand why you're making millions and millions of dollars. Why are you out doing this stupid crap?
Yeah.
Just like the receiver for Atlanta, or is it not for Atlanta, for Arizona that just got put in jail. Did you see what he did? Marquise Brown or whatever.
I didn't see that.
He was going like 125 miles an hour in a 30.
Is that fast?
Mile per hour zone or something, and blah blah blah. I mean, it's just like, dude,
Do you have a 99.1 sticker on his window?
No, they don't go fast.
No, I'm sure he did not. And I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why you're making that kind of money. How you can't just keep yourself out of trouble.
Chris, what's the George Carlin quote?
Some people are just really stupid.
What did he say? Take the average person and how dumb they are.
And then think about that. Half of those people are even dumber than that. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Just walk around with a little pencil and paper. You'll be amazed. You talk to somebody and be thinking, this guy is stupid.
Every angle of this situation is completely ridiculous and sickening.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. Well, and the judge used the former suspensions as her basis for this suspension.
Right.
And I'm like, and I really do not think the NFL wanted to appeal it. I think they did because of the backlash.
You're exactly right.
I think that's the whole
They
point.
waited to see what the backlash was going to be, and then they were like, oh, we have to.
Well, it's just like the Cardinals quarterback when they put the clause in his contract saying, hey, you have to have 4 hours of independent film study on your own, and then everybody, is up in arms about him, and then they rescind it. Like, what? That's another. I mean, that's another topic.
That's another smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I mean, you don't put that in the contract if
but
you're
you
not
drafted the guy,
Well,
and if he isn't doing it, then you don't
don't sign him for that much amount of money.
Piss on him.
Listen, his agent knew that was in the contract when they signed it. They didn't really get pissy about it until it got out in public.
Mm-hmm. That's the key.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, crap! I guess we got to be mad about this.
Because what happens, it changes your perception of who that person is. Yeah. So now it's like, well, I may not get sponsorship deals, or I might not get another contract. When it affects people's wallets, like we said, we talked about from the Cardinals side, where, hold on, he said he agreed with me. You start affecting people's wallets, things change.
Well, he's not the first quarterback.
Well, he got paid last year.
Well, he
got paid the entire year.
This isn't the first quarterback that they've had questions about how much work they actually put in. Everybody's heard the Jamarcus Russell story.
That's the greatest ever.
When they give him blank VCR tapes.
That's how old that was.
And then he comes about with packages on it, and they come back, and he's like, yeah, I watched them. They're all good. Let's put it all in. And there's nothing on there, dude.
But that once again though, that
you drafted him.
There you go.
Him. Good job, Raiders.
There you go.
Yeah. And they have all those people getting all that research and having all that stuff on those guys.
Sure they do.
There's no way this did. They're thinking, the Raiders are thinking, and the Cardinals are thinking when they draft him, Yeah, we can make it work.
We can change him.
We can change him. Cliff.
There's been a lot of women who thought the same thing about men.
There's been a lot of divorces because that didn't happen.
There you go. Yep.
Interesting.
Didn't see how that worked out for you. No, I can change him. Stop watching DIY, hun. It ain't gonna work. You can't fix that. You can't fix that crap.
So, in your opinion, we can wrap this up here. What, in your opinion, should the penalty be? Punishment, whatever you want to call it.
I think he should be banned for life.
Hey, he should be banned.
Banned.
100%. Gotta go.
And it's not even close.
Yeah. I mean,
It's hard to ban them though.
No, it's not.
It's hard to ban them when there's no legal.
No, it's not.
no, it ain't. You can bet on baseball. You're out. You go touch 26 women inappropriately and sexually assault them. I would think you should be out.
That in and of itself, when they say non-violent, when they say
just because they can't prove it's illegal doesn't mean it's not right.
So my question is how come they can't say, okay, listen, we want to see the non-disclosure acts on every one of these. We're not going to release them because we'll sign an agreement. There's no way this gets released, or you can sue us.
Yeah.
You can sue us, but there's no freaking way. You want to talk about allegedly? I would know. Shave it out, and I would just say you're done. You're done.
Okay.
You're done. Wait, and if I'm Roger Goodell and I want to protect the shield and the integrity of the game, like piece of shit that he is, then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clean up the game, and he's going to be my very first candidate to do it because there's no way I can screw this up.
Sometimes you got to shoot a hostage.
But he just did. He just did screw it up. There was no. This was a slam dunk.
Oh, no doubt.
It was slam dunk.
And he's not that good of a quarterback where people are going to be that upset about
that's
it.
what I said when you're talking about going back to
That's what I said when he got that much money.
But the NFL is appealing his suspension from the independent arbiter.
Yeah, but he's going to appeal that.
Only because the backlash of it being so short.
That's the only reason.
Yes.
Now they're protecting the shield.
Wait. That way they can save face.
We appealed it, and it was denied.
There you go. It's a long play game. So they set this up where it's going to be because there's no precedent, there's no legal whatever, then here's what we're going to give you. 6. There was no way. Goodell was going to look good on that because then he has the option to appeal it.
Right.
And then he can turn around and say, well, we want him to get more. Now, the only problem with that is it undermines their collective bargaining agreement because this was set up for that particular thing.
Yes.
So now you're undermining that. So that's going to probably cause a labor dispute, but whatever.
No, they signed it. No, they signed it.
Later.
I wonder if other NFL players aren't just like, I hope they nail him to the wall.
No, because they're probably doing the same thing. The NFL is literally a league where guys do some really bad things.
Yeah.
A lot.
That's in every league.
I agree with that. But there's more players on football teams.
Hockey's dealing with it with something that they had in Canada too. So
there's 53 guys on a football team, right? How many guys are on an NBA team? 15 that they carry. 3 of them don't play. NHL, I think there's
20, they carry 20.
Okay, baseball 26.
Oh, you're talking 53. That ain't including the practice squad.
There you go,
and all that.
So there's so many more quantity. There's so many more opportunities. Just like when you have a bigger school, you have more chances for talent to come in.
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
It was proven on this show.
Yeah, we proved it and proved Zach wrong.
It's a proof.
Was it
proof and theorem?
Was it proven down at South Iron?
That's just a different culture. You guys can't use that.
Oh, it's different. It's different now. It's different.
It's like a mutation. Sorry.
Hold on, is that at Herky Cross Country?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's culture.
Yeah, with their JCA large school population size now.
We're 500. We're barely class 4. And we're less than 500. We're like 470 something.
We're sitting at 301.
Gosh.
Actually, 300.
There's kids who don't even have seats in the classroom.
No, we're at 301 right now.
There's kids who want to be educated.
Crisscross applesauce.
You got to stand out in the hallway and listen to the lecture from Coach Jarvis because there's not enough seats. We're just busting out.
No, I don't have that many kids in
You can probably hear it at a normal volume there, not him screaming at you.
That's well.
I'm not
yelling. That's how I talk.
That's how I talk.
We'll be right back. Commercials. See you.
Bucks and Barnhart welcomes back the 2-pound pork steak special every Thursday. Kids eat free every Tuesday, and all-you-can-eat soup and salad every day, all day, only at Bucks and Barnhart, home of over 55 appetizers. Learn more at caseandbucksbarnhart.com.
Hi, I'm Brant Tarkenton, Hall of Fame quarterback and founder of Tarkenton Financial. And this is my good friend and partner, Brian Waits, founder of Waits Financial Services.
Thanks, Fran. At Waits Financial Services, we believe in educating our clients, providing courteous service, and helping every person we work with create a winning game plan for their retirement.
Retirement is a lot like football. You need a solid game plan and great teammates in order to achieve success. That's why I started Tarkenton Financial, to help educate people about their choices and connect them with advisors I trust. And Brian is one of my trusted partners.
I'm here to help you meet your financial goals, minimize your tax burden, and ensure that you have income guaranteed for life. Let's get to work on your retirement game plan.
Call Brian Waits at Waits Financial Services today. You'll be glad you did.
Whether it's residential or commercial, Home by SMCI has the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, and even help with dust in your house. They install easily in less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products they offer, give Home by SMCI a call today at 636-337-4444 or email them at service@homebysmci.com.
Wiley Agencies has 2 locations in Festus and Hillsborough to serve you. We offer home, auto, boat, motorcycle, business, life insurance, investments, and much more. We offer a customized approach unique to your situation to make sure you, your family, and assets are properly protected. We also offer great rates and savings. Give us a call today at 636-764-6294 for the Festus office or 636-333-9903 for the Hillsborough office to do an insurance review or just talk sports. If you don't have time to call, feel free to email Sean at SeanWiley@allstate.com.
No time to eat in? No problem. Don't feel like cooking? We'll do it for you. Need wings for your party? TJ's Bar and Grill has got you covered. TJ's is a local mom and pop establishment in Peevely, Missouri, known for their own homemade pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and their famous TJ's wing sauce. Open 7 days a week, they are family friendly, biker friendly, and locally owned. Come by or order by phone with your credit card at 636-475-3648. TJ's Bar and Grill. We're glad you stopped by.
Are you looking for your forever home? Then you need to get a hold of Paige Fowler today. You can call Paige at the office at 314-394-5536, on her cell at 314-717-2345, or email paigefowler@remax.com. You can also follow Paige on Facebook at Paige Fowler Remax Results and on Instagram at Paige_Fowler_Remax. Outstanding agents, outstanding results. Remax.
And welcome back to another episode of the Coach's Box. We're back from break, segment 3. I figured I'd jump in because Zac wasn't ready. We were going to go to him. Zac's just not, he's not very prepared right now. I just don't know about his level of preparation.
Hey,
everybody.
Zac should do 4 hours of independent film study every week.
What do you think I have to do during basketball season?
Oh.
Especially now that
Wow.
I didn't know you were Coach Bohr.
I do know that you have to have late practice.
Gosh, that stinks so much. Late, golly.
Riley, weren't you needing some assistant coaches or something?
Yeah, always.
Okay. You have early practice, don't you?
JV boys will be practicing at 3 o'clock. I don't care what's going on.
Exactly.
Gosh, piss and moan, piss and
We'll
moan,
just scrimmage
piss
the
and
girls for
moan.
4 months. It doesn't matter. Hold on. You want us working? Portelli, you want us working against a 1-3-1? All right. Who cares? Let's go.
So much complaining.
I know. You're going to talk about conference champs. I think that's who's going to be the conference champs and girls next year. That's what I'm hearing. That's all the rumors I've heard, right, Blair?
It's all right. Yeah.
And that's
Hey,
what
I
I've
like
heard.
those rumors. I like those rumors. Gives me something to shoot for.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that Pius got some studs. Got a freshman center in there. It's a stud.
Yeah.
Gonna be good.
Yeah, but you know what Bias doesn't have? Jarvis threes.
Oh yeah, that's true. But she's gonna be on JV, a freshman.
C team.
How old is she
She's
now?
a senior. She's a
Be a
fifth year.
sophomore.
No, fifth year grad. She's on the freshman team.
Hey, how many juniors
Granted
played
her
on
COVID year.
He had like 10 seniors last year. All his juniors played JV.
They did.
Is that why Jill got bumped down to freshman? Man.
She played JV. I mean,
Sometimes.
Play a lot.
she started on the JV, but I don't care where she plays.
He just wants her to play.
Yeah.
A lot.
He wants
On varsity.
He wants you to bump the playing time of somebody else's kids.
No. I'm just going to have a meeting with him and the AD. I mean, that's all I can do.
Set her up, baby.
Listen,
Can we broadcast that? It'll be free, and I guarantee you there'll be value in that.
That will leave some value.
Hey, as many games as I coach this summer, hell, she should start.
That's where the value comes in.
Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
get both stipends.
wait. So how many weeks did you do that for free?
Not
weeks.
not 74 or whatever.
Well, maybe,
I've got
did he buy?
42. I've
Did he
got
at least?
42 for free. For free.
Did he buy you a soda or a drink or a meal?
Hey,
Haven't.
Oh
and
my!
then listen how bad it was. Well, the balls in the jersey are at my house. You can come get them. I'm like, no, I'm not coming to your house.
Girls, you're just wearing your shirts. I don't care what
He
shirt.
acts like I never give him. I give him a T-shirt, a polo every year, pullover. He got camp shirts this year.
Thanks,
I
Santa
still
Claus.
haven't seen a camp shirt.
Well, I
Tell him
haven't been
thanks.
able to get up the stairs to get into my office.
So, gosh,
Well, they're
so
waxing
easy.
the gym and stuff. I mean, I couldn't get up there.
Okay.
Well,
Hell, you key into my office and take everything else you want, so just go ahead.
Riley, I gotta tell you something.
I ain't been there in a while.
Don't take Jarvis for granted, because when he does something for free,
for free,
okay, there's a cost to that.
And they're always the cost when it comes to
What do you
Jarvis.
mean?
There's a cost for things that are free.
I've not
That's
charged
what I
off
always
the
heard.
Rails Media anything.
Just so you know,
There's always a cost.
there's always a cost. Free.
For free. Ain't no cost. Just get on there and YouTube,
Somebody.
subscribe.
And that's our segment 3 for the night.
Somebody's eyes.
Thanks for watching the show.
The Free Show
It's free.
or Freak Show.
I'll tell you what. If I'm anybody, I'm
Little
going
bit of
there.
both.
I only care about those Cardinals tickets. Like, I don't care what you guys are saying. I need to click on that thing. Let's get it done.
So what do we got? I mean,
What's the next
we
thing,
beat
Zach?
Deshaun down pretty good.
Well,
so.
let's continue with the NFL because
Do we have to?
Yeah, because I want to get your opinion on. So, football guy. How much does a helmet cost nowadays?
Oh my gosh,
in
are you really going to bring this up?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. The Guardian is just extra to protect.
So then put it on the helmet.
So's bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, time out.
Why
no,
not
no,
make
no,
the
no,
whole
no.
plane out the
no,
little
no,
black box?
exactly. No, those inflatable, those that you put around.
Big bubbles.
The big bubbles, and then that you
first I
play
thought it was
soccer.
just like one of those
sumo, whatever.
That too. No, but the ones that see through that you're playing soccer and you can run into each other and you. Why don't they just do that?
That would be literally the only way I would play soccer.
It's pretty
so you
legit.
know.
I've done it before.
I can run
Yeah, it's
people
nice.
over.
Gosh.
That has got to be
Not right now.
That has got to be the goofiest thing ever.
It's It's really fun until you get stuck in that damn bubble.
Oh yeah, and it's
Why?
I can't keep my legs.
You're stuck like a turtle.
What, that is having those things on there. I get it if it's soccer or basketball or even baseball.
Lord helmet.
But you're wearing. I looked this up, so you don't have to answer. It's over $1,000 for those helmets that the NFL uses. $1,000 helmet.
It's called capitalism.
Oh,
Somebody's got to make money.
High school helmets are $400. Some of them.
Yeah, but then you get the thing to go over top of it. Now they're $1,400.
Well, no, there isn't too many.
Why can't they put that same crap inside the helmet?
Because that helmet would be like.
So
it already is. It would be on the inside.
Everybody would look like Peyton Manning.
Oh, look at there. Ron Rhodes got to try. Matt Carpenter. He probably got him a Yankees hat. He probably got striped pants, shirt, everything. Ron Rhodes.
They're slimming. So
Coach Rhodes, are you growing out the Matt Carpenter mustache?
Oh, that would be sweet.
I was not a true Carpenter.
That would be sweet.
Listen, Coach
See
Rhodes.
him coaching the 2-2-1 with that stash. Oh,
Coach Rhodes, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't have the Matt Carpenter mustache that you're attempting to
You're
grow,
not a true Matt Carpenter fan.
Nope.
you're probably not a true Matt Carpenter fan.
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is. That's it.
I'm waiting for the next comment.
Just saying. We're probably on delay a little bit.
Hopefully the next comment is a picture of him with a stash.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be legit. So,
if I was retired like him, I'd be doing that kind of crap.
So
I can't wait till I'm at that point in my life where I just don't give a rip.
Old.
Yeah, what people think.
Can you imagine me on the show at that time? Oh my God! I hope we're still doing this. I'll have killed Blair by then. But
at what point would that be? Weston would be what? 6?
I don't hate the player, hate the game, bro.
So to
I'll
answer,
be 63 when he's a senior. I'll probably still be working.
Be walking the halls of friggin' Duckland.
I'll still be at Duckland. They're trying to get me out of there. God dang.
In-school suspension teacher.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Hey, how you doing, emos?
DoorDash.
Hey, whatever you got to do, man. I haven't got a chance to deliver. It sucks. So to answer your question, no, those helmet things are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
They are protective. They are.
So is not hitting people.
I say so is learning how to tackle properly.
Well, hey, let's run our quarterback on a sneak.
That was stupid.
GB draw. That was the other thing. So tell him that
He
story.
must have called his own number.
No,
You think?
no, that was the whole thing. That was
the coach
argument
did call it?
That the coach did call it.
No, he wanted to toughen Josh Allen up.
Maybe Josh Allen's a bum.
Maybe Josh Allen was not fired up. Now he is.
Hey,
Maybe Josh should have done his film
a little
study.
contact doesn't hurt anybody. Just ask Deshaun Watson.
Too soon.
No, it's never too soon to make fun of him.
The views of everyone else sitting at this table
Has nothing to do with Chris
nowhere
Miller.
near the spectrum that is.
Oh, hey, I'm on
Miller
record.
is on
Miller.
the spectrum
I'm on-
right now.
yeah, I am
He is
probably.
on his own spectrum.
I'm on record and saying I think Deshaun Watson's a horrible human being and he's despicable in every way. But you know what? If I'm going to make fun of him, I'm going to make fun of him. I
But
don't
he
care.
could throw a football, gosh darn it. People in Cleveland were happy.
Especially throw it to the other team a lot.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I just can't get over the guaranteed money. I can't get over it.
Well, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
It happened.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I don't watch the NFL much.
Well, that and we don't have a team in St. Louis anymore.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, that's my list. Oh.
Thanks, Stan.
He's very close to the top.
Battlehawks are coming back.
We do have professional football in St. Louis.
Semi-professional.
It's professional. They're paid and they get uniforms and everything.
For everything, it's really great.
Where do they practice that? Because it's not St. Louis.
Dallas.
Exactly.
I know that. I was like, what?
Why is that?
Well, save money.
There we go. Everything comes back to money.
Well, I mean, when gas is how expensive?
I mean, listen.
Hey, wait, it went down.
It's owned by The Rock.
No.
It went down.
up to $3. It didn't go down.
No, it came down. And everybody should be happy. And Americans are saving, I don't know how much money a week, like $40 a week, because gas went down. That was the statement that was put out by the executive branch of our government. and they post it on social media. And
Hey.
I was reading that, and I'm like,
President doesn't have
We are that
anything to
disconnected.
do with the gas prices
Going up.
That's what
going up, but going down.
Going down.
I know. Wasn't that funny that he got
How's
the
that?
gas prices to go down? He'll brag about that, but President, if you hear them talk, President has nothing to do with gas prices.
He doesn't.
He has nothing to do with
Because
it.
anything they say has to be the truth.
Absolutely.
That's what I heard Abraham Lincoln say last week on YouTube. Gotta be true. Just saying.
Al Gore invented the internet, right?
And pants.
So this
And
is
global warming.
And global warming.
The final Freedom Week for a lot of us.
Yeah, that's probably why we're all a little like,
Craziness begins next week. So
We can have. I said we could save it to next week. Let's have it out right
I've been
now.
working all summer. I don't know.
What are we having out?
this is the only dead week.
All
That's
I've
like
still been at
January
school.
13th. We're gonna have it out. I mean, but anyway, go ahead.
13th.
He's got that.
Friday
It's
the
13th.
You're dang right. I got that dang date.
Dude, I already know our schedule, like, right here, so it doesn't even matter.
I don't.
I just
It's
know
good.
that
It's
one.
good.
If you asked another game, I couldn't tell you the date.
JV game's probably getting canceled.
I was gonna say that I don't need to.
It's actually like, Coach, there ain't enough kids to play JV. We're just got to cancel that game.
Fine. I'm not worried about the JV game. I mean, you know.
So here's okay. Let's just bring. I want to have this conversation.
Are you?
Teachers.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Teacher,
Blair
teacher,
is.
teacher,
I
Pepsi
mean,
guy.
You know, Blair.
But the question deals with
Blair reminds me of someone else who's done a million
Phones.
jobs.
Phones.
Phones. My question is, what is your opinion on phones in school and/or more particularly the classroom?
I hate them.
And go.
Hate them. Hate them.
Riley, you're not a teacher. Go ahead and just tell us your opinion so we can jump in.
I firmly believe, and I think it's important that they eliminate cell phones in schools. I think it's a detrimental to the education, but more importantly to the teachers, who now at this point can't do their job because you're having to worry about, well, that kid's got their phone out, videoing that kid talking to that kid or doing whatever he's doing underneath the desk, and all of a sudden now it's your fault because that kid got that on video and you weren't there to take care of
he
the
was
business.
not talking in the mic.
Sorry, and it just aggravates me because then they wonder
I
why
hate 'em.
they wonder why we don't have a surplus of teachers anymore. It's because of that whole purpose. Technology has driven it. Some of it.
Yeah, that's some of it, and there's a lot of other factors that teachers are leaving for, and
well, yes,
and I like to keep my job, so I'm not going to talk about a lot of them, but I mean, there just is a lot of factors. I feel like teachers have more and more put on their plate every year, and like Missouri is what, out of 50?
50.
We're the 50th?
50.
Oh, so we're 50 in pay for teachers.
We're worse than Mississippi.
And Desi sent out a survey wondering why. Well, I don't know. Why are people leaving?
Don't send it to the teachers. Send it to the ones that aren't teachers.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
And I think the other thing is...
Yeah, phones are frustrating, Zach.
I think the
I
other
hate
thing
them.
with phones, and I think that we use computers nowadays, and there's so much more access that kids don't even want to use computers anymore. They would rather use this, and they can look up and research anything they want to look up. And I think, to me, that's the biggest issue that you have is they're more focused on what's on their phone than what you're saying up at the phone.
I'm sorry, but I cannot be more entertaining than TikTok and some of this other stuff.
Not even try.
And teaching
No,
them.
Jason, you can be.
He has
I've seen you be entertaining
on TikTok.
Okay,
too.
but I mean,
show them
He just needs
episodes
to
of
work
the
on his
coach's
student
box.
engagement strategies.
Hey, all you have to do is talk about like quarterbacks from Pittsburgh who just got ran over. That was so funny. I don't know how many times I've watched that. and
man, you
laughed.
guys act like it wasn't like I was like that.
That was so bad.
It was a little uncouth.
Rest his soul. Oh, they need a quarterback. The one that just got ran over and killed and died. I'm like, oh my God.
What was he doing out walking at like 3 or 4 in the morning? Come on, he was out the no
Wait.
good.
Barney Stinson said it. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
Walking after midnight, searching for.
I don't know how many times my parents said there's no reason to be out after midnight.
Not at all. So my question is, teachers, and we're going to disagree on this. And now that he's moving over, we're going to disagree on this. So my
I
question
can't move any
is,
further over here. I'm going to fall off the table.
so my question is, do you think as a teacher you should be told that?
Told what?
Hey, you are mandated, dictated to that you have to make sure that the kids aren't having any phones in your classroom.
Okay.
Okay, but the problem is you have to be backed up with that.
I'm going to have two parts of this because I never really answered the first part. I didn't get a chance to as kind of a technology person in that one. That's
Zach
fine.
wasn't being a very good
That's
host.
fine. It's okay.
I didn't even answer yet. So,
But I firmly believe that teachers and school and educators play a role in helping them develop these skills to be adults, correct? Can we all agree on that? Part of this is understanding the role that the cell phone plays in your life and being in your pocket and those types of things. I think that I don't want to banish them because they are a useful tool. I think part of our job is at times to teach the kids and model for them how to have them on them without it.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because they are a very valuable tool. Anybody else have a 5th grade teacher at some point that said, you won't have a calculator in your pocket the rest of your life? Shows that none.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
So we can use it for those things. I use them in my class all the time. When I taught personal finance, I let them use their phone as a calculator because I can tell the difference. Nobody uses a calculator like this. You know, you can tell when somebody uses. You can do those types of things. I also don't like punishing kids that have them in their pocket and aren't using them incorrectly, but we force them to not have them on, not have their personal property on them.
Here's my opinion.
When they become a detriment to the classroom environment, when they start filming, then you take them away.
Okay.
Then you eliminate them.
My question, the reason why I asked if you're being mandated or you're being told or whatnot. One, as a teacher, do I have autonomy in my classroom? Okay.
That's a big word. Explain that to Riley. He went to Illinois schools.
Am I allowed to teach freely, or does it have to be cookie cutter and I have to do the exact same thing that every other teacher is doing, or is there freedom and allowance for me to go ahead and teach however I see fit? Because I went to school, all of us went to school, we're educated, we have a degree, we ought to be able to have some freedom, some thought, creativity in our classroom. I'm going to probably disagree with Miller over here with the idea of phones in the classroom, because if I'm doing my job, what's the matter if the kids have a phone in their... You're going to have a phone.
Are you baiting me to talk?
Well, I want you to talk.
I don't care if they have a phone. I just don't want it out.
Right, but here's the thing. If I'm doing my job, I shouldn't care if they have their phone out. Two things. Either public, it's free, or private, you're paying. Okay? It's either free, so it's free education. Okay?
Free.
How do I sit here and say it's free education to a parent that says, no, I want my child to have said phone on them, and if I need to communicate that to them, I'm going to do that. He's over and said many times, talking about if it's certain types of curriculum, they're not going to teach my kid that. Same exact concept. I'm the parent. That's my child. If I want my kid to have a phone,
okay,
it is what it is. Private school, hey, if that kid's going to be on their phone, can't pass a class because he's on the phone, you paid for it, you're the parent.
I've said that to parents before. I said it's hard for me to teach, hard for them to learn things if I've taken the phone away from him. I've done it. But I spend more time taking stuff away from him than trying to teach him.
Which does what?
Yeah.
Affects all of the other kids in that classroom. So therefore, I'm not doing my job. So if I'm doing my job, and the whole thing is, as soon as you say and you put a mandate out there, now you're controlling the classroom. Now we don't have autonomy as teachers, and this goes, I think, into maybe potentially one of the things about why people are getting out of education is there's no autonomy to be able to do what you want, to be able to create how you want. Yes, everybody's going to follow a set curriculum, but how you present the material to kids, and then you're going to. Once again, I would ask you if you're my admin next year. Am I doing my job?
You keep saying I'm not going to everything I'm going to do or I'm not going to think, and then you're like you already got this figured out what I'm going to say.
I don't have anything.
There's a lot of gray in what you're saying. I don't know.
I know.
I don't understand.
All right, so I'm just going to go with this because I've sat in those school law classes, and there's no way, shape, or form that if I had the on-off button to say phones on, phones off, they're gone, they're keeping, whatever. I'm saying no. I'm going to do what Steelville did. Coach Rhodes said I'm going to ban the damn things from school. They can be a useful tool. I agree with that. The thing is, they are learning other things with them when we're not around, just like their parents, just like anybody else. They have potential to help. They have potential to cause liability issues that, no offense to you, Zach, as a teacher, you don't get to see and deal with some of the same stuff that an administrator would have to deal with discipline-wise because of a phone.
Well,
it's one thing to have them out.
That's what you get paid for. That's why you went to school, do your job.
Really? So why don't I just take the damn things out of school and be done with it and say I don't have to worry about that anymore? So I'm going to wait until it happens. We're going to be reactive and say we're going to wait till a girl has pictures of her shown to the entire school, which is child pornography, and then we're going to bust the kid instead of saying, you know what, instead of that girl dealing with that, which she might have made a poor mistake, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. It was shared, and that now becomes child pornography. Instead of being reactive to that, we're just going to say, no, we're not dealing with that. I would much rather it not be there in that case. Or
100% agree.
Locker room pictures,
if you ask an
phones in the
administrator right
bathroom,
now,
there ain't no way.
You ask any administrator right now what the biggest problem in schools are, and I would say 95% are
phone, drugs,
high school and junior
vapes.
high school, junior high level.
Not in that order, but
phone, vapes, drugs.
That's it. It's your biggest problem because your phones cause more issue towards cyberbullying, social issues. There's pictures of kids.
There's things taken of teachers that make,
and there's the other part of it too.
And they make memes of them, and they do all this stuff. They make up fake accounts. I mean, it's
going to happen regardless. Whether it's
but if I don't,
doing it while I'm teaching.
So if as a teacher, I don't want a kid who. You say, well, you should be watching. Look, if I turn my back and a kid's got his phone in his pocket, pulls that thing out, pushes the side button, records it can take me out of context, clip the video, and make it look like I'm saying something that's completely asinine or inappropriate
or they can post it on Facebook and then cut out parts of your lecture, and then they only put the bits and pieces they want and make you look whatever on there.
Yeah, and that becomes your livelihood. So if we're talking about that, why would I say, well, that's what I went to school for? No, I can say I can turn that switch off. They're gone. We don't have to worry about that. I keep your kids safe. 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 Why in the hell would I not do that preventively and proactively instead of saying, "Oh, we'll wait until that happens,"
you don't do that. Because
then
you
we're
don't
not
do that.
gonna. Then we're gonna wait for that.
You
to
don't
happen.
do that.
Bull.
Okay, so you're going to be.
I'm going to be. If it doesn't happen
let
in
me
school,
finish my sentence. So you're going to be.
Stop watching the newsroom.
You're going to be in 30 some odd classrooms. You're going to be that omniscient and that omnipotent that you're going to be in 30 some odd classrooms at the same time to make sure that everybody's not on their phone. No, you are making laws. You are putting mandates in, and then instead of, if you want to sit here and say, hey, as a school like a Segment, we're gonna buy one of those blockers, and we're going to put it. Great, that's you doing your job, okay? But to sit here and say, hey, we're going to make this rule, and now you're not going to enforce it. That's now on my plate.
Yeah,
that's now on my plate.
So you're saying I'm not going to enforce the rule?
It's not up to you because you're not in the classroom every second of every day.
If you want to send a kid to the office, you're expecting what to happen? Okay. Tell me what you send a kid to the office.
You don't have to answer this question.
You're sending
you
them
don't
to
have
the
to
office.
answer this question.
I'm asking a question.
I would be willing to bet on that survey. Hey,
asking
what's
the question.
Strong or negative? Do you think there's support out there, teachers? Do you feel supported by people that are not teachers?
Well, here's the issue. They are our administrators. Not making excuses for administrators, but I'm saying with what we've had with COVID. Kids having a year or so off, basically, of doing jack crap.
Yes.
And
hold harmless.
Then they come back to school. I swear, I bet my administrators deal with the phone issue
5 to 6 times every day. And that's probably on the low.
So wait, did they walk around to those however many classrooms and monitor it, or what happens?
Well, someone brings it to their attention, or
so let me get this straight.
Comes in their office bawling their eyes out because some idiot's posting stuff about
So it's
them.
one or the other.
So what do you want? Time out. So this goes into the next thing. What's their punishment?
Whatever school policy is.
Okay, but what I'm asking is what is a punishment? So you're saying this is the mountain. This is the Mount Everest of discipline issues that admins are doing. I would be willing to bet
every issue is going to be different.
I would be willing to bet people aren't getting expelled from it.
Okay, your phone is out.
OSS.
Your phone is out. It's not supposed to be. That's probably a minor thing.
But it's not,
if you're
because
sharing,
you just told
put the phone away. Don't pull it back out again.
You just told me that's 90% of the problems is this phone coming out.
It causes 95% of the problems. If I pick my damn phone out of my pocket and hold it up, it's not the problem. That's me breaking a rule if there's no phones allowed. If I take the phone and then I take it and I use it in a way that I shouldn't. It's
otherwise, I
know. Then that's a problem.
Went the wrong way with the dial.
I was trying to actually turn it down.
Yeah.
So my point is again, like you said before, it is a tool, just like a gun. Okay, but.
So now you want to ban guns, right? That's exactly what you said.
Oh my gosh.
On your gun controller,
stop
right?
Fighting like a liberal.
Hey.
No, I'm
Chris,
not.
I want to add a layer to something.
Now, before you say, do I want phones in the classroom? No, I don't. But here's the other thing.
But you don't want to police it.
I don't think I should have to. I want to teach. I don't want to have to do 10,000 loops. I want to teach.
Again, communism seems like it was a good idea too, but we don't live in a utopian society where everything is easy. You're going to have to deal with discipline issues in the classroom.
And what
it's
I'm saying is, I understand that, but you're making a mountain out of a molehill.
No, you're making one. I said there's no damn phones. You asked me a choice. Do I have phones or not? I don't want the phones. If there's no phones, then we have what happens. What did you use it for? Did you take it out of your pocket? That's minor. If you took it and took dirty pictures and sent them around, that's a bigger deal. Okay? That's a bigger deal.
And here's what happens. You're going to have 25 kids going down to the office because they all have their phone violation. And then you're going to come up and you're going to say, what? You're not going to get mad at the kids. You're going to get mad at me because you're going to say, why aren't you doing your job and enforcing this phone thing? And I'm going to say, I am. That's why I'm sending them down to you.
No, because they're coming down to the office and they're getting the discipline because you did your job. You caught them with their phones like they shouldn't have them out.
And you're not going to send someone down there for the first or second.
Right.
I mean, you should. Because as soon as you, one time, no. Second time, no. Then you just.
If it's a habitual thing, then I'm going to send them.
Bingo.
Down.
If it's a what?
Habitual, like it's every day.
No. Then you just said that's the biggest problem, and now you're diminishing your biggest problem. So it's the biggest. Hammer 'em, or you don't.
Kevin, what were you trying to say?
Go ahead. Sorry.
I apologize.
No, that's fine.
Go ahead.
I want to say because I teach two, or actually now three technology-based classes. One in which we build part of one of my coding classes. We use our phone to do different types of things. We build phone apps, and I have the kids use their phones in class for doing those types of things. Part of the curriculum. Okay. All right, because it's cheaper than buying our own phones. I'm not assigning everybody a phone to do this with. My robotics class, they actually use their phone. There's a phone app that they use to use their phone as a remote control for the robots they build.
I just want to put...
And we use the phones in the video production class to film for things.
Okay.
So Coach Rhodes, I got to jump in here. Coach Rhodes, Zach, I totally disagree with your opinions on phone issues. Just tell Miller sorry and he wins. Go, Miller, go. Sorry here. Thank you.
I didn't know he was the expert authority on everything.
Well,
mustaches, phones, everything.
Not back carpet.
I told you I don't want phones in the classroom. Okay, but like you said about communism, we don't live in a utopian society. So we're gonna have the Chris Miller rule that says no phones. I would be willing to bet you somebody's going to go ahead and bring their phone into said
just
classroom.
like they're gonna break any freaking rule. Where are you now?
And I've said, and the reason I bring that part up is as a teacher, I'm probably going to go to someone, like they have this rule, hey, put your phone in the pockets, do that, whatever that type of thing is, and do that. I've got really no issue with that because chances are most of them with their Apple Watches are going to pick up everything that comes with them anyway. You can't tell them put the watch. It's too much. Is there a problem with the teacher coming to an administrator or someone and saying, listen, I need them to use their phones in class.
No. That there's not. But then again, it's the same thing.
You guys just said it. Oh, the first one's a slap on the wrist.
It's the same thing. It's like, listen, you're out of your seat. You're out of your seat. You'd say, okay, well, you're not in your seat. Hey, sit down.
You're not going to send them to
Then don't
You're not
sit
sending
there
the
and
office.
You're going to send them to the office for that?
Darn right. If you're telling me if my admin...
So if the kid gets out of his seat, you're going to send him to the office?
No, you said phone.
No, we're comparing the discipline. We're comparing.
You just told me the phones. You just said the phones are 95% of the problem.
Your argument's asinine.
Why would I diminish? Why would I diminish when you're telling me the most heinous thing is dealing with these phones? Why would we not?
Hi, my name is Zach. When I set up rules, they are completely extreme one way or completely extreme the other way.
I think what they're trying to say is dealing with the phones is not really it's the issues that come from the phones.
There you go.
Then what I'm saying is, if you make a rule that says no phones in class, and if you're saying that is the most egregious problem that you're having to deal with as an admin, then you better come down and say, you know
the
what,
phone
we're going
being
to
out
drop
in class
the hammer.
isn't the most egregious problem.
You know what?
It is, because if the phone wasn't out to begin with, you wouldn't have the problem.
It's when they're in the bathroom. It's when they're at lunch. It's when they're in the hallway.
Once again, I'm worried about my classroom. If they,
I would not want to be your administrator. I would. Because this is the most asinine argument I've ever seen. If they make a rule, so you're just saying...
You're really quiet.
You're saying if a rule is made...
Oh, you're not a teacher.
It's the first time? I mean,
yes.
So when the kid gets out of his seat, you send him to the office?
If you told me that was the mountain that is causing problems in your...
because we said it's the worst.
Yes. So why would you not want to nip that in the bud? If just like with
just because it's the worst,
yes,
I'm
because
sending
you
them.
told me.
But if they get out
You're
of their
taking
seat,
it out of context.
I'm not taking it out of context. You told me the problem is 90% is the phones
because of what comes from it. That 90% is a bigger piece of pie than 90% all phones. What right here? That is broken down into several different things.
Then if the kid has the phone
trifling.
Out,
there's the thing that they're doing with it. Watching videos.
Gone.
Passing. They're on Snapchat. Taking videos of teachers.
Right? You're crazy.
Why? Why am I crazy?
You are out of your mind.
Because you said you want to nip this phone thing in the bud. Oh, okay, here. Slap on the wrist. Don't do it. If you do it
but you're playing both sides of this argument.
I'm not.
Yes, you are, because you're saying
both sides?
Then I'm sending them to the office, but I'm not enforcing it. You're not doing it. You don't want to do it. You're 100% telling me you don't want to do it. You don't want to enforce it. You don't want to have any control over doing it. You want to teach, and you want me to be running around saying,
I don't want you to be running around.
Phone, you're gone. Bye. So where Zach has 6 kids left in his effing class because they're all gone. Because you don't want to deal with it.
Not at all.
That's what you're telling me.
That's not at all what I'm saying.
100%. Because they got to go.
What I'm saying is...
They got to go. They got to go.
What I'm saying is, if you're telling me as an admin that this phone issue is the biggest problem on campus, then you know what? As a teacher, I'm just doing what you are telling me and saying that's the problem.
Just because it's the biggest problem doesn't mean that you have to send someone as soon as they break that rule.
That's the point. Did they break a rule?
Then you would be sending a kid to the office every minute.
Did they break
They break all rules. They don't raise their hand and they talk.
You've never told a kid, like, listen, hey, you know you need to stop doing that. Okay? Because if you do it again, I'm going to send you to the office.
But
you're telling me you've never done it. No. Answer that question first. I want the truth. I want the truth.
Was it mandated by my admin?
I asked you a question.
And I'm saying,
answer that question and I'll answer it.
Something is the biggest problem is not mandating
Answer the question. Have you ever told him that? Have you ever said, I should send you to the office, but don't do it again? No, I want an answer.
My issue is it mandated by
I want to answer the question, Blair. Rule on this. You're the judge. You're not saying a damn thing.
All right, I'm going to ask this real quick because I'm going to take a very similar argument that I understand what you're saying. Sort of.
Asinine, but go ahead.
Okay, so should we...
I can argue like a liberal. Go ahead.
Do you feel we should also ban or make credit cards illegal since they are the biggest issue to financial health?
I'm not worried about financial health
but it's the biggest issue.
We teach finance. We teach
personal finance.
Yeah. Personal finance. I teach it.
It's a requirement.
Don't say it doesn't matter. I teach it.
Okay, say this again.
Be careful. You're
talking about credit in school.
No, I'm just saying. I'm using your argument.
I'm
if
talking
they
about
said
school.
I'm saying that the biggest argument thing. You said that phones were the biggest thing, the biggest
school.
issue. Yes. So credit cards are the biggest issue to financial health.
I don't care about that because
you don't want to be financially healthy.
Sure, but that I don't.
Have you met Zach? Zach's a little frugal.
Hey,
Zach's frugal.
Darn right. You're darn right I'm frugal. Got to tell you that every day. But my point is this. My point is this, though. Okay, if the boss is telling me ABC, don't get mad at me, boss. If I'm enforcing ABC. Don't get mad at me.
Who said was anybody that's going to get mad at you?
That's a different story than what you're
because
saying.
Because I told you, if you enforce everything, and like you just said, there's 6 kids in the classroom, because I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job in enforcing the rule that you said. Then don't get mad at me.
Wait, you're basing all of this on the administrator being mad that you're sending kids to the office for breaking rules.
Darn right, because you cannot sit here and tell me that in all the course of all of our careers that admins haven't had those types of conversations.
Okay, they're going to have a conversation saying either if they're tired of it, they're going to say, "Can you deal with this yourself?"
And I would say no because you made the rule, and I'm doing.
Then you'll know where you are. You'll know where you are with that.
Then don't make the rule.
Oh my God.
Okay,
don't make a rule you don't want to enforce.
Mute him for a second.
We are adjourned.
So I've worked at. Me and Miller both have worked at a lot of districts, right? Right, Miller? 7?
Yes, we know this.
7.
I worked at Kingston as the best district I've been at with the phones.
No cell service.
Well, no, that was not why, because you could get cell service. They had it. It was one strike. The teacher would take your phone away. All right. Second strike, you get it turned into the office, and your parent would have to come get it. Third strike, you got suspended, and then strikes after that, you were getting suspended. We didn't have phone problems, but we weren't sending kids to the office the first time that, just because we say this is our worst problem, and we're going to say no phones. He's not going to write in the book that the punishment, because you look at your handbook and you have, they did this, this is the punishment, right? They're not going to say first time phones out, immediately to the office, suspend.
If you have problems with phones, why wouldn't you? If you're that worried, if you are that worried, and if it is such a legal issue that you told me that, I've been in these law classes, that these phones are such a legal issue.
Zach is way off the rails. Like, there's no talking to him.
Then why would you not do that?
He is seeing red.
Why would you not do that?
I have no idea how to even respond at this point.
I don't either. I mean, because his argument is asinine.
Why is it
what you said made absolutely no sense whatsoever. How? Everybody here is now dumber.
I almost make the rule enforce it.
You're awarded no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Yeah, go back and say for the third time, do I want phones in class? No.
Hey, Jim Powers, you're right. I'd rather talk about soccer.
Right now, I would rather talk about soccer.
Listen to this stupid argument.
Whoa.
I want that in writing.
The internet's forever, Kevin.
I mean, I don't understand. I don't even understand what he's arguing anymore.
Can you make that a clip? That's a clip for a...
No.
Yes.
I said it.
I'm doing it.
Do it yourself.
I'm doing it.
And that.
Do it yourself.
Man, you must not like administrators.
I like administrators fine. I like administrators fine.
I was about to say, talking to the microphone.
Where they can't hear you. I like administrators fine.
All right, so before we get out of here, appreciate everybody for watching.
Sorry you had to watch that last clip.
The last 20 minutes of craziness. We're going to throw this back up on the screen. If you're just now joining us, sorry. You can enter to win a free Cardinals tickets giveaway. You can follow the QR code.
He hasn't muted the rest of us
yet.
You
guys do the topics next week.
I should. I'm not going to. So, enter to win. You can follow the QR code. It's $150 value. They're all-inclusive tickets. We're going to be giving those away. We want you guys to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also share it on Facebook. And the more things that they have to do on there, the more entries you have to win. The drawing will be September 7th on the show, so make sure you guys tune in. Make sure you...
What game is it and what are the tickets?
It's the Brewers and Cardinals. It's a Wednesday night game. I think it is.
But don't use your cell phone to enter.
So all you so if
not during class. Hey, do you have to be of a certain age to enter?
You better be.
I don't know.
That might be a good question.
Man, I'm glad I knew nothing about this.
Misha might think it's some sort of a gift.
Why would you say something like that?
Because now you want to know.
Ah, gosh. All right. So anyway, for everybody here, thanks for watching the Coach's Box. Tune in next week, and everybody have a
He's about as bad as Zach now.
great night.
Hey, put him on assignment.
See ya.
On assignment.
Thanks for watching another rib-tickling, gut-busting, epic episode of The Coach's Box. Please like, share, and follow.